Hello, everybody. Randy, myscreenkit.net, king of solarscreens.com. I had a request from the Do It Best. This is for you guys. You had asked Chris, of course, you personally, we had spoke this morning. You want to know how we set up our bench? I just figured the easiest thing to do now that you subscribe to our YouTube channel is to just record it, show it to you. So here you go, buddy. Okay, here we go. So Chris, here's what we did. We built an 8-bench. Now, this is the small shop. You know our big warehouse in Baytown, these are 30 feet long. The saw, 30 feet, another saw, 30 feet, and then one more saw with another 30 feet because we have the 3 cut stations. But this one, I did 12 foot to the right of my saw because, again, like I told you earlier, I'm a right-handed guy. And because of that, I keep my blade here. And then this side, I only have 8 foot, but because my shop is small here, or just like anyone who might want to do this at their home, what I ended up doing was cutting a little secret hole in the wall. And this allows me to run that 16-foot stick of aluminum out the door, or out the wall. And of course, again, that's 12 foot long, and very seldom do we ever see a window that big. So that's how I did it, Chris. And of course, I got a light up here, so that you can see your markers, Sharpie. You and I talked about that. And if you noticed, Chris, right up above, I have my racks, and I keep my most common, which is white frame, 1 inch, 1 inch bronze. And then I have a mixed one, which is, like 3/4 inch, like you guys use a lot of. And then champagne. And then finally at the very, very top is black. And those are all 1 inch because that's what we basically use, unless, of course, an insect screen. And I know you make a lot of them over at your shop. So that's our miter bench. Now I'm going to fling this bad boy around. And here's my cutting bench. And please forgive me, it is messy underneath. I had one of the biggest years in 2024 ever. My Lord, I felt like I was just practically living in this shop. We were just slinging screens left and right. But I keep all my partial rolls down. I keep my colored screens, such as brown or dark brown to the left, and then black to the right. Very seldom do I ever see like beige, tan, or anything else. In fact, there's a roll of gray that Twitchell sent me probably 3 years ago, and I still have over half of it left. That's amazing. But that's our miter bench. Our rolling bench. I was a strong advocate against this little high rise, if you will, but my brother Richard added them all, and I just kind of got used to it. But because I go through so much solar screen, I don't hang it because it's just too much time. So I hang the fiberglass charcoal and fiberglass gray up here, and then my splines for the solar screen, and then my splines for the insect screen. And then, of course, that runs underneath the bench. And I have these little cute eye hooks. Boom, baby. And then one more over here. Boom, baby. And again, bug screens are always on my left for the spline, and solar screens are always on my right. Pull tabs, I keep all my parts and pieces underneath these benches, such as screws, pins, rivets, tabs, all that good stuff. But that's it, and that is a full 4x8. Oh, let me throw this out. I have a brace at the bottom. As you know, I love to do this. I love to go fast. It's taken a lot of years to get where I'm at with it, but zoom, zoom, zoom. So before I added this, it was funny because I'd start running down that line and it fling off the bench because I was going so fast. So we added this, and then just for the fun of it, I thought I would try this, and I've actually started enjoying this. And this allows me to place that 1 inch frame here, and as long as I keep it square there, I know it's square here, and it's not pulling too tight. It won't hourglass the width either. So it's actually worked out well. And again, I know a lot of the Do It Best, and even at your warehouse, you guys use a lot of 3/4 inch. So of course, just move that in if you like it. That's it, guys. It's that easy. I have it on casters. That way I can move it around as needed. Occasionally, I have another bench over here, and they're in the same height. And very, very seldom do I need to put these together in order to make an incredibly large screen, but it does happen from time to time. So again, I have them on wheels. Just makes it easier. Move it around. I can move it out in the driveway on a beautiful day, or move it out here in the back. It doesn't matter. That's how we do it. I appreciate it.